communism is, in my opinion, communism is the single greatest threat to our country and its history, including even World War I and World War II, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. I think it's the greatest threat that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the United States doesn't want to be a communist country. We're never going to be a communist country, and we're not going to allow communist influences to undermine our politics or our society.
In New York, the current mayor rose to power by repackaging failed ideals of the past as a moral cause of the future. But in Georgia, you know that beneath that youthful veneer lies the oldest impulse in politics, which is to concentrate power and then call it compassion. Show me some place where this has ever worked. Moscow, Caracas, Havana. These workers' paradises have all ended up as deprivation hellscapes.
He's not a Democrat, he's a socialist, Mandami, and we know that the whole socialist movement is attempting to hijack the Democratic Party, and many of their values are not our values. You know, we know that he's against police and he's come out strongly against law enforcement and come out strongly against prisons in the United States, and they want to shut down the United States. They want to eliminate the United States Senate. They have lots of views which are not in line with democratic values. They're very anti-American, anti-democratic, anti-capitalist.
Welcome back. That was President Trump, Secretaries Marco Rubio, Scott Bessent, even Democrat Congressman Josh Gottheimer slamming Democrat communists like Mayor Zohran Mamdani, saying this socialist communism has failed everywhere, and also denouncing Mamdani's attacks on Israel's Netanyahu, but not human rights abusers like Iran, North Korea, or terror groups like Hamas. Let's bring in Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, this controversy keeps escalating about the rise of Democrat communists taking over the party. Where do you see this leading for the midterms? What's going to happen? What do you think?
Well, I think, Liz, the ultimate test case is in Michigan, where you have a fake Dr. Abdul al-Said, Democratic socialist, trying to win in a state that Donald Trump won twice. All right. It's a state that always is very, very close, regardless of who's running for president. So if I see a socialist win statewide in a purple state, a state that the current president has won, then that brand really has some staying power. If it's the type of thing where they're winning in cities like New York and Washington, D.C. and Seattle, Washington, and it's confined to deep blue cities, then I'm not sure that in terms of national power and doing the things they really want to do, like abolish the Senate, abolish the presidency, say that you can't have double-digit investment gains anymore. They consider that unconstitutional, abolishing prisons, abolishing ICE, all these radical ideas. If that somehow works in a purple state, then socialism is going to wipe out the establishment Democrats. If it doesn't succeed there in this particular race that will be decided in November against Mike Rogers, the Republican, well, then maybe it's just confined to major American cities, which ain't a great thing. But I don't think we'll see Democrat nominee AOC if that is the case, if El-Sayed can't succeed in Michigan.
With all of these candidates for communist candidates, is this an overreaction because they're winning on slim margins and slim turnout, but in the double digits in terms of turnout in these Democrat blue cities, these Democrat socialist candidates, these communist candidates? What do you think? Shouldn't we be looking at how they're getting, too much of a platform because they're just getting attention based on a very small turnout in their Democrat cities?
It's a great question, Liz, and you're right. The energy, the momentum, and the money is behind these Democratic Socialists in primaries where there isn't big turnout. That's how they can get through, and then they're basically unopposed against Republicans. So, yeah, maybe they're getting a lot more credit than they deserve in terms of the power they truly have.
Gotcha, Joe Concha. Love having you on. It's always great to listen to you. Now, please watch this.